hope you are ready to learn some math with Coach Henry.
Understanding numbers. Place value. So our mission today is to understand the place value of a number. Here I've laid out 3 sections of numbers. The ones, the thousands, the millions. It continues with billions and trillions. I've stopped at millions. All the numbers to the left of the decimal, which is right here, those are whole numbers. Okay, and as we look at numbers, it grows as the further left we go. So if the first number is on the left of the decimal, that number is smaller than 4 place values to the left of the decimal. So the further left you go, the larger the number. Now, what about all the numbers to the right of the decimal? Well, those numbers to the right of the decimal are pieces of a whole number. It's also considered fractions. So I've given you boxes here to kind of explain the value of a number as we input it in each section. So here I've put 4. That would be the first number to the left of the decimal. It's in the 1 spot, so its value is only 4. I've put a 4 in the 10 spot. There's an open box to the right of it. If you had a 0 there, this would be equal to 40. 4 times 10 is 40. Now I've put a 4 in the 100 spot. So if I asked the value of that 4, it would be 400. Now I put a 5 in the 1000 spot. 3 place values to the right of it. That would be 5,000. And we continue the trend. The further left we go, 5 in the 10,000 spot would give us 50,000. And if we had a 5 in the 100,000 spot, that would give us 500,000. So I put a 9 in the 1 spot. Its value is 9. And I have a 9 in the 10 spot, and its value is 90. Now we are going to compare the 9s. So the 9 in the 1 spot compared to the 9 in the 10 spot. Well, we had to move 1 place value. So the 9 in the 10's place is 10 times greater than the 9 in the 1's place. 9 times 10 is 90. So if I had a 9 in the 10 spot, its value would be 90. And if I had a 9 in the 1 spot, it's only 9. It would take 10 of those 9 in the 1 spot to equal the 9 in the 10 spot. Now, you may see the wording reversed. The 9 in the 1's place is blank, the value of the 9 in the 10's place. Well, 1's is smaller than 10, so we have to move to the right. So the 9 in the 1's place is 1/10 the value of the 9 in the 10's place. Here we are with 60 and 600. So we have a 6 in the 10 spot, and we have a 6 in the 100 spot. The 6 in the 100's place is 10 times greater than the 6 in the 10's place. The 6 in the 10's place is 1/10 the value of the 6 in the 100's place. So as we compare the numbers, think of it as where it's located compared to the number it's being compared to. So the 6 in the 10 spot is to the right of the 6 in the 100 spot. So if the number is to the right, it is smaller than those numbers to the left. Here we have 3 in the hundred spot, giving us 300. But we have a 3 in the 10,000 spot, giving us 30,000. So we're going to compare the 3's. So the 3 in the 100 spot and the 3 in the 10,000 spot. Well, this time, it's 2 place values over. So the 3 in the 10,000s place is 100 times greater than the 3 in the hundreds place. And the 3 in the hundreds place is 1/100th the value of the 3 in the 10,000s place. So every place value you have to move, that's a 0. Here we have the number 97,274. And our question is, the 7 in the thousands place is blank the value of the 7 in the tens place. So think about this for a moment. Pause the video if you need to see if you can come up with the answer. Now we're going to compare the location of these 7's. So here's the 7 in the thousands place. And there's the 7 in the tens place. It wants to know the 7 in the thousands place is blank the value of the 7 in the tens. So we're going to look at the 7 in the thousands place. And is it to the left or to the right of the 7 in the tens place? Well, it's to the left. That means that 7 is greater than the 7 in the tens place. So then we have to count how many place values it is. Forgive my awful yellow line. But it is 2 place values to the left of the 7 in the 10 spot. So 2 place values is 2 zeros, which means the 7 in the thousands place is 100 times the value of the 7 in the tens place. Here we have 53,158. The 5 in the tens place is blank the value of the 5 in the 10,000s place. So let's identify our 5's. Well, that's the 5 in the tens place. And that's the 5 in the 10,000s place. It wants to know the value of the 5 in the tens place compared to the 5 in 10,000s place. So is the 5 in the tens place to the left or to the right of the 5 in the 10,000s place? It's to the right of it. And the further right we go, the smaller the number. So the 5 in the tens place is only a fraction of the 5 in the 10,000s place. So those are the two 5's we're comparing. But how many place values did we have to move? Well, there's 3. That means there's 3 zeros, but we're getting smaller, so it's not going to be times 1,000. It's going to be written as a fraction. 1/1000th the value. Because it would take 1,000 of the 5's in the 10's place to equal the 5 in the 10,000's place. Try these on your own. Here we have 4 questions. Go ahead and pause the video, and then when you come back, compare, and we will see how you did. Here we have A, 245,865. Well, the 5 in the thousands place is blank the value of the 5 in the ones place. Well, the 5 in the thousands place is to the left of the 5 in the ones place. So it is a larger number. But how many place values did we have to jump? 3. That means the 5 in the thousands place is 1,000 times greater than the 5 in the ones place. Looking at B, 567,608. the 6 in the hundreds place is blank the value of the 6 in the 10,000s place. Well, the hundreds place is to the right of the place value of the 10,000s. So that means the 6 in the hundreds place is smaller than the 6 in the 10,000s place. But how many place values? Well, there's 2. Because it's smaller, it's going to be written as a fraction, giving us 1/100th the value. Looking at C, 1,948,986. Well, the 9 in the hundreds place is blank the value of the 9 in the 100,000s place. Well, the 9 in the hundreds place is to the right of the 9 in the 100,000s place. So it's a smaller number. But how many place values difference is there? 3, giving us 3 zeros. And because the 9 in the hundreds place is smaller, it's just a fraction of the 9 in the 100,000s place, giving us 1/1000th the value. Now here we have D, 1,453,015. The 1 in the millions place is blank the value of the 1 in the tens place. Well, the 1 in the millions place is to the left of the 1 in the tens place. How many place values difference is there? 5 place values gives us 5 zeros, giving us 100,000 times the value of the 1 in the tens place. Now I'm about to load up a video that I did on my tablet, hoping that it helps a little bit. So we will see how that works. All right, so we are looking at my whiteboard on my tablet. And here's an example problem similar to the PowerPoint that I scroll through. The 4 in the 10,000s place, so the 10,000s place, we're looking at that 4, is blank the amount of the 4 in the 100 spot. So this 4 is in the 100 spot. Okay, so when we compare it, we're comparing this 4 right here. That's the one they want to know. The 4 in the 10,000s place is blank. So we're comparing this 4 to this one. So the 4 that I circled in blue is to the left of the 4 in green. And because it's to the left, 1, 2 place values, that means it is 100 times greater than the 4 in the 100 spot. So the 4 in the 10,000s, this 4 right here, is, I'm doing awful with my X's, is 100 times the 4 in the hundreds place. Now, here we have the same number, but the wording is different. So now, the 4 in the hundreds place, which is this 4 right here, is blank the 4 in the 10,000s place. So this one is in the 10,000s place. So now it's wanting us to compare this 4 to this one. Okay, so the 4 that I circled in blue is to the right of the 4 it's being compared to by 2 place values, and because it's to the right of it, it is 100th of the amount of the 4 in the 10,000s place. Well, I hope this was helpful. Whether it be a refresher or you're new to place value. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to email me at coachhenrysmath@gmail.com. Hope y'all have a great day.